Good morning. It is Monday, 5:26 a.m. and I have to get a track done for an open project for a documentary. I did a few already. I wanted to get one more in a specific style because I know that the company that asked me to do it, I haven't done that style for them before, so I want to make sure they know I can do it. So the next time they'll ask me to do it. This week in particular, there are a lot of sessions and a couple projects that are active that I actually want to talk about and share with people because I think they're exciting. And to be honest, working on them with the small teams of people or even by myself in my studio all the time, it's a bit of a vacuum. And I think sharing about some of this stuff is actually going to help me out because it's easy to get a little burnt when you're going for 2 months straight, as a lot of you know. So I think sharing about some of the stuff, like, because I always notice when somebody asks me like, oh, what are you up to, what are you working on, and then I tell them about all the stuff and I get excited about it again because it is exciting and they're cool projects. One of my friends calls it a Groundhog Day where you'd sit in front of your computer every day working on the same things over and over again. And that's what it feels like. And it shouldn't, because it's all fun and exciting and I'm really glad to be doing it. But I think I need to say that more and that'll help me out. So that's kind of why I wanted to do like a vlog of the next 3 days. I'm just gonna start a screen recording and then I'll write that track I need to do. Yeah. So anyway, time to take a little break. What up? All right, I'm back. I listened on my walk. There were some things I didn't like about the string arrangement. The mix needed some work. I needed more layers just to kind of keep it building to the end. And then I added some more like hits so they got lots of edit points and stuff to pick from because this is kind of like a super teasy track. And then right now I'm exporting the main version and all the alt mixes. Maybe I'll do one with no piano. Sometimes I use auto bounce to do this, but it's gonna be faster if I just do it because I need to listen to some of it too. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like brass strings, some synths, and then for this publisher, they like it like lots of separation because a lot of times with this publisher, they want their mixer to take the final mix when they release it. But for this, they'll use my mix for the documentary. That's pretty much it. So this track's done. And the next thing I gotta shower and change. And then I gotta pack all the recording equipment for this afternoon. And then I have a listening session at noon. So I got like an hour and 15 minutes before I need to start thinking about leaving. Okay, here's the stuff. We got these are all clone mics. I'm gonna talk about these later, but I got them from Open Plan Recording. So I've got 2 Royer clones. I've got 2 Neumann 184 clones. I think it's 184 anyway. I've got 2 U87 clones and then 2 Coles clones. So I got 8 mics, loads of cables, laptop, headphones, 2 headphones. There's this, I think we're gonna need to cover the piano, so I'm bringing this to throw over the lid. And then I have a cloud lifter and an interface, nothing fancy, and then a bunch of stands. That is what I'm bringing to the piano session. That's at 2, but from noon to 1:30 I have the listening session, so I gotta pack this and then I'm going to the listening session. Okay. Here's the listening session, and I have an album I'm working on. Well, let's go in the studio. Here's the original studio. They've had this for a lot longer than I've been around here, but they built some new studios in the back. I haven't had a chance to use them, but they look really, really nice. The whole point of today is to review an album I have in the works. It's like a street drumming percussive album. It's 10 tracks. And that album, we had one listening session got some good feedback and kind of a better direction on where to go. And then I have an EP with 2 other artists here that we're working on. I have the instrumentals ready. We're tracking vocals tomorrow and Wednesday for 2 full days. Gotta get my stuff set up, so we begin at 12. Okay, that's a wrap. I got my notes. Not too bad. Got some things to work on, but that's how it goes. It's gonna be a great album. We're gonna pull a mixer in for this one, so it'll be super cool. Off to the next thing. Gotta go record some piano. There's Kevin Hutchins on the keys. Look at this thing. Kevin and I are working on a podcast theme for Wondery with Scott V. The Scott V. And we're working on getting the live piano takes, and then we have this short muted sound we're gonna mess around with. Got some felt. We're gonna probably weight the felt down on top of the strings, and then gonna sample that so we have it just in case. And then yeah, that's kind of the tasks, and then the track's already approved, so then that's gonna be a wrap. We got 3 stereo pairs, 1 mono, and 1 pianist.
It does a little chord change. That, can you start getting a little gradually louder? So we'll alternate between a mezzo piano and then a little all the way to like a mezzo forte to the very end, where it kind of just slowly gets a little bit louder. Go with him.
Nice. There it is. Muted. Sampled. And we got all the parts done, so nice. Now we gotta edit some samples.